Ko Marama Fox. 5 minutes.
E te mana whakawā. I am also pleased to be part of the cross-parliamentary team that has established to engage with this issue, to ensure that the debate has integrity and that we put in place the process to create public confidence in the nature of the debate. But I want to remind us all not to duplicate the process that was spearheaded by the Māori Party in 2009, where a national conversation was held about the preference of the people for a Māori flag. In July and August 2009, 21 public hui were held across the Mutu, and it came down to a matter of 4 flags: the New Zealand flag, the New Zealand Red Ensign, the United Tribes of New Zealand flag, and the Tino Rangatiratanga flag. For those that don't know, that flag, that was the flag carried during the hikoi to Parliament that auspicious day on the 5th of May 2004. We'll never forget that incredible sight when the forecourt was filled with Tino Rangatiratanga flags. Just saying. But the pathway to Tino Rangatira wasn't only seen in the red, white and black colours. At the time of our consultation process in 2009, Kaumātua Matu Tarawa, a fine 85 years old, said that he had supported the flag of Te Whakapūtanga o Te Rangatiratanga o New Tireni for some 70 years. He saw it as the tuakana to all flags, the eldest sibling. What I loved about the comment from Matu is the pride and the passion that he had for the flag that he thought most denoted his nationhood. I feel much the same way about the concept of a new national anthem, for example. I would love to engage in a discussion around the Mutu about what we might consider would best represent the diverse voices of this land. As a result of the national consultation process championed by the Māori Party, a Māori flag flies alongside whatever flag is eventually chosen to recognise the partnership of the Crown and Māori entered into when signing Te Tiriti o Waitangi. As a result of that process in 2009, the national Māori flag flies from the Auckland Harbour Bridge, Premier House and any other significant sites on Waitangi Day. Is this a necessary step at the expense, and is it worth it? I've come to the House to fight for those who suffer hardship and suffer disparity. For me, I would relish the chance to vote for a flag that recognises my duality of nationhood. The first symbol of nationhood recognised around the world should reflect our duality of nationhood. It is the tip of the iceberg of what else we might and could and should address to address the equality or inequality and recognition of our place in this country. Let's be clear, the Māori Party celebrated momentous occasions throughout their time in this House, one of which was when we travelled to the United Human Rights Council and signed the Declaration of Rights of Indigenous Peoples by Dr. Peter Sharples. In April 2010. Article 3 of the Declaration of Rights of Indigenous Peoples states that Indigenous peoples have the right to self-determination. By virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social and cultural development. Today, as we debate the New Zealand Flag Referendums Bill, I think back to the Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, which New Zealand is now a proud signatory to. I firmly believe that the placement of equal weighting between the Māori flag and the flag that will emerge out of this process of the referendum is an excellent way in which we can enhance the relationships between Tino Rangatiratanga and Kāwanatanga, as provided for in Te Tiriti o Waitangi. And on that basis, the Māori Party stands to support this first reading, to receive submissions, to hear what the rest of New Zealand thinks through to the select committee process. Again, it is the tip of the iceberg. It is the beginning of recognising duality of nationhood. Yes, it is a great expense, but it is an expense that will hopefully be the beginning of addressing a number of inequalities and disparities in our country. And for this reason, we support the flag referendum bill to the first read, to select committee process. Kia ora.